Greetings molweni encorha eCofimvaba, igama lam nguNokuphiwa ndiwakwaKatom, ndingumatshayo uXesebo Nonzabo Khandanyawane Bhaca. Mandibulele kwi-team yase-centre ukundi-invita nontsikelelo, Sisulu Science Centre, and the whole organizing team and everyone who is involved. Thank you so much for the opportunity. NguNokuphiwa ke ndithetha ndiseKapa. Ndingwalapho eCofimvaba eQhumanco. As I said, ndingumachaya, and I really wish that I was there with you, but unfortunately and fortunately that we have technology that makes things easier for us and to do the work that is supposed to be done. So asina excuse not to do izinto. So ndinikezwe ke this topic here, AI, artificial intelligence. And everyone or most people are concerned about AI. Is it here to stay? Is it something that we must be worried about? And the answer is no. It depends on how we use that. AI is a tool like any other tool. It is controlled by us. I think if you forget anything that I'm going to say, but keep this one thing in mind, that we must never allow technology or AI to be our master. We must master it, and we must never be slaves of AI and technology. So one, what is AI? AI is technology and is a tool, is part of a technology. It's not different from a technology. But now, since we figure this artificial intelligence, people are so concerned that as if technology has always been part of our lives for a while now. But let me ask you a question. How many of you in that room have ever used Google or WhatsApp or YouTube? And how many of you have spoken to Ifonian by saying, hey Google, Difuna 1, 2, 3, whether you realize it or not, you have already used AI. AI is not a robot walking around. It is simply a computer system, a tool that is making our life simpler and saves time as well. But I also want to mention in Dobana, we really need to learn how to use it responsibly, because anything is good or everything is good if we are using it responsible. So AI can understand pictures and analyze pictures, data, research. It can help you, but still AI cannot replace and will never replace the human intelligence. You understand what I'm trying to say? So AI does not replace that. So number two, AI is closer to home than we think. I'm going to share two stories that I read recently and part of my preparation for this conversation. Recently, I read about the child named Elihle Stali, a 22-year-old computer science student from Nqakwana, eMdantsane. Apho e-Eastern Cape, he developed a spectacle for the blind. It started with solving a problem kamakhulu wakhe. So kuthiwa ke le tool iya-sensa around umakhulu yakwazi uyinxiba and athethe nayo. And into nice ngayo is that it's stated as the other South African languages. So uyakwazi ukuzibona xa izawugileka entweni ezihamba mhlawumbe siya noba kungasese, iya-sensa what is around. We know when imoto mhlawumbe these new cars ezikhoyo that when you reverse iyakwazi ukuku-alerta into yobana ngoku uzawutshayisa xa ureversa, ngoku kukhona into ozayitshayisa and all of those things. So this young man traveled to China for a competition, and I'm so grateful for him. So there is no, we all know that Eastern Cape is known as one of the poor provinces, but there is good that can come out of Eastern Cape. So, and then there's another one from Elibode. He decided to innovate something for small businesses in his community. So all I'm trying to say is that science is all around us, and I think that's one thing that Sis Lulu Njaba, Miss Lula Majaba said the first time we met. She said, no, science is everywhere, and indeed science is everywhere. How we just need to simplify it. Those of us who are privileged enough to go to school must come back home in our villages, in our townships, and explain and simplify the science behind everything and the AI. What can we do with AI? For instance, if you are unemployed, there was a time when we used to pay a lot of money for Wednesday CVs, not anymore. AI can help you. You can just garbage in. Okay, this is another thing. You need wisdom to use AI effectively, because garbage in, garbage out. So if you want to create your CV, you must come out with all or write every skill that you have every educational, anything that you need to put there, and let AI design or draft a CV for you. If you want it to draft a business plan, you can ask AI. If on a proposal, you can write AI. But the information, let AI ave ngawe, ivoice yakho. Hi, I am so and so, I have these qualifications, this skill, ndifuna ukwenza CV, ndi-aplayela lo msebenzi endaweni ethile. Mnikeze more information, don't just put in izinto ungakho intentional, be intentional about it, because what you are going to get there. And also ne-tone, iyakwazi nokuxela i-AI into yoba ngaba athethe njengawe in terms of i-tone, i-voice, i-pace, and the context. Give AI context. If you are talking about a topic as a South Africa, the rural South Africa, the Eastern Cape, give AI yonke information as akuyidinga. That means you still need human intelligence for you to use the AI. And artificial AI is becoming now another scientific tool that helps people solve problems faster. So what can AI do for rural communities? And it is the Eastern Cape, and there are many rural areas in South Africa. So imagine there ulapho eNgcoga and umfama, siyayazi iNgcoga uba yindawo ye-farming. Instead of guessing when will rain come, AI application can help you to analyze weather information and help you in any field, whether you're a researcher, engineer, or medical practitioner. Anything that you are, or a field or you are a teacher, AI can help you to simplify and innovate umsebenzi wakho in a very short period of time. Iyakuncedisa nokucinga, and we must also think about how can we let AI to be to master it, not to be slave for say AI. And let's also be honest about this powerful tool, that it is not perfect. In flaws, hence it will never replace human intelligence. Sometimes it gives wrong information, especially when you put wrong information. So sometimes it sounds confident even when it isn't correct. So it still needs you to correct it. So even the language that it uses, you must know what you want to say, AI ikwazi unceda, and you must read and edit that and make sure into yobana ikunikeza the right information. You can ask questions and verify information, and most importantly, we should continue thinking for ourselves. Technology should make us wiser, not lazier. You see, you get the point. Or our minds should always remain stronger than our machines. So AI is a great tool and it helps us. And today we are talking, I'm in Cape Town, usekhaya, Eastern Cape, and even though ndifuna ukuba lapho, but andikwazi uba khona ngaphandle kwetechnology, ngendingekho apha kule ndawo. With AI, with technology, you can even study online, guys. You don't need to be endaweni ongafuneki kuzo. You know, you can study and have degrees zakho online. You just need to know how to use it. So when I was growing up back home, eQhumanco, just eFaro, ndifunde apho, we never imagined that one day someone could speak from Stellenbosch and still be part of a meeting as eNgcoga. And today that is possible. We are doing exactly that. Imagine what will be possible in another 10 years to come. The question is not whether AI will shape the future. The question is whether our children will help AI to shape the future. You know, what can we use to shape the future? What can we use to participate in that? Because the world is bigger than us, and we must connect and communicate with the world globally. It is about time we singoyiki ngokoyikiswa and take advantage of this and educate, empower ourselves, and continue. And I pray that this event ingapheleli kule mini namhlanje, but ibe into eqhubekekayo even in our communities. And how do we do that? We do that by taking information that is shared in that room ngabantu abakhona and go and simplify it to those who are not privileged enough to be in that same room. And as for me as a community developer, it is my responsibility to develop communities in all things and in all ways. And one of those things is to be aware of what we can use and how can technology, AI, and all these tools can be beneficial for us. And with that said, I must love and leave you, and I wish that if you have any questions, you'll find a way to search Unogu Katum, and trust me, you'll find me. And I wish you all the best. And once again, thank you to the organizing team and the Science Center for the invitation. And Sis Lula Manchaba, I honor you. And I wish that you are going to have fun and a day of knowledge, information, and everything that will be shared in that room. And we who are actively participating in all this work that we do to empower people, may we always remember that it does not end there, but these days are just days to come together and to network and share information and knowledge. I thank you so much. Umatshayo xa sibononzaba bekukangako okwanamhlanje, nibe nosuku oluhle, niqhubekeke nomsebenzi omhle, and I hope that this will spark conversations. Keep well. Thank you so much.